Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to yet another video right here on Dogecoin. I had to cover it again. I covered it yesterday. Yesterday we spoke about that crucial level at 27 cents. But as you can see right now, we know what type of reaction we got at that level. So I wanted to do an update on what's going on with Dogecoin right now, based on what we've seen over the course of basically this morning, what we can reasonably expect right now, to follow this move. So that's what we'll talk about. And there's quite a lot of major things, or at least there's one major thing this week, and that's, of course, the interest rate decision on Wednesday. If you really want to be prepared for that in terms of the general financial or in terms of the entire crypto market, check out the video I made yesterday, right, on why next week is critical for crypto. There we really go into depth about the FOMC meeting we have on Wednesday and what that means for the markets, at least historically. Now, what that has meant for Dogecoin so far is, first of all, what we expected, right? If you watched my video yesterday, I said that we would drop down into 27 cents and that then the reaction at 27 cents would tell us whether we could get up to 32 and 32.5 cents, which was our main price target, or whether we were going to get a deeper pullback, probably into this level right here between 25 and 24 cents. And I said, I think it's a little bit more likely. It was close. In all honesty, it was close. But I thought it was a little bit more likely, given the fundamentals, but also given some bearish divergences that we have created on the higher time frames, that we would drop down below that yearly rolling VWAP, right? Because 27 cents, the key reason why that level was so important is the fact that there's the yearly rolling VWAP, which is incredibly strong, and the 382 fib of a high volume move up, right? So if we were bullish and if we were actually going to rally up higher, we would hold that level. And so far, it looks like we're not holding that level. Now, before we talk about the implications of not holding the level, which I think is most likely, I thought yesterday that was most likely. I still think it's most likely right now. There is still a very, very small chance that this is just a fake out and that we're going to be able to reclaim the yearly rolling VWAP, right? So the yearly rolling VWAP, to make it a little bit simpler, at this point of time is at 0.273. If on the 4-hour time frame we're able to reclaim that with volume, then I was wrong. All right, then I was wrong, and then we can actually still rally up to 32 cents. So be aware of that. Set a price alert there. I don't mind being wrong as long as you're prepared, right? So be aware of that. But I think this is a real breakdown, and that although we might retest that level at the yearly rolling VWAP, I think it is most likely that, or at least I think the support hasn't been sufficient to expect instant bullish continuation, right? So basically what I expect right now is that this is a real breakdown, I wouldn't say, but a real deep pullback, a real deep retrace, and that therefore we're going to drop down into this next main support level. There's a lot of support basically all the way from where we are right now all the way down to 22.5 cents. I think it's most likely we're going to drop down into this level right here between 24 and 25 cents, and that there we will be able to find support, right? So I do think ultimately last week, Wednesday, Thursday, we broke out. I do think that breakout is going to hold. I just think it's most likely that we're going to test the entire breakout again, which is also what we did back then. And that we need a little bit more time, both fundamentally but also technically, before we can rally up higher. So those are my thoughts. So ultimately, look, on the higher time frames, you can see that Dogecoin broke out right here. I think this is a real breakout, and I do expect to move into 32 and 33 cents. I just think on the lower time frames, it's a little bit more likely that we're going to get a deep retrace, some stability before continuation up higher. But those are my thoughts. That's sort of thing you need to know for now. So thank you for watching, everybody. Take care today. It's going to be very volatile in general, as you can see right here as well. So be aware of that. But for now, that's it. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.